Settle yourself into the chair, feel your sitting bones on the chair, body upright. Don't lean back on the back of the chair. If you can, get your spine upright. So, preferably not leaning back. Half close the eyes, nothing to see. If there is anything to see, I'll tell you to open them, but half close them. Relax them. Peripheral vision. So defocus. Your hands, you can do what you like with them. You can have them lying on your knees, you can have them held together, palm on palm, you can have one hand inside the other, you can do anything you like, rest them on your legs, palms up, it doesn't matter. Just get rid of them, you don't need them, we're breathing. So the basics are, this is just basic abdominal breathing first of all. So you breathe in through your nose, and you breathe out through your nose. Just keep doing that. So you're breathing in and out through the nose. Now when you breathe in, take the air to the bottom of your lungs first. Right down the bottom. So it's going to feel as though your abdomen is slightly expanding. So I'm just going to go through all the bits and pieces here, just stage by stage. So if you just look at me for a second, you've got your diaphragm like this, so the tent shaped like a bell tent going up and over. When you breathe in, the lungs are only to here. When you breathe in, they press down on the diaphragm, and the diaphragm goes downwards and expands the abdomen. So you're getting pressure downwards from the diaphragm, but just feel as though you're breathing right down to here. It'll have the same effect. So you relax your arms, half close eyes again. And you feel as though you're expanding downwards. That bell tent is being squashed on the top of the bell tent. It's pushing down onto your abdomen. Now the bell tent is not a two-dimensional thing. It's just not like I demonstrated my hands from left to right. It's also forwards and backwards. So, because it's a bell tent. So when you breathe, feel as though you're not only just pushing down the middle, but everything is going to expand. The front is going to expand, the back is going to expand as well. Not just left and right here, but here as well and at the back, which is why I say don't lean on your chair, don't lean on the back of the chair. So you just keep breathing in and out through the nose. That's all you have to do. Breathe as slowly as you comfortably can. Don't force anything. We're not trying to do half a breath per minute or anything like that. Just gently slow your breathing down. So maybe instead of doing 5 breaths a minute, you're doing 2, 3, 4, whatever. Slow it all down. Now whilst you do this, check what you're doing with the back of your neck. Just relax it. You're not doing anything with it in theory, but it's quite easy to start doing stuff with it unless you're careful. Okay, so let's just do the idea of the pipeline which runs down. So just watch the screen a second, keep breathing, but watch the screen. As you breathe in, you take the air down the windpipe, down the body, and it goes to the bottom of the lungs, and it goes below your lungs in your imagination. And then there's a split in the pipeline, and it goes all the way round, right round to the back. And on your back, just between where the 2 pipelines come together, you've got a little reservoir. So it's like you pull air in through the nose, it goes down, you take it left and right around the body, and you fill that reservoir just at the back. And then, when you're ready to breathe out, just empty the reservoir. And round it comes again and up and out. So breathing in, it goes down, round the body, fills the reservoir at the back, and then breathing out, it comes back round again and out through the nose again. So just keep doing it. You should feel as though when you breathe into the reservoir, there's an expansion at the back. If you're not used to doing this sort of breathing, some people, it may make you feel very dizzy. That's not a problem, that's fine. Just breathe normally for a second, the dizziness will pass, and then go back to breathing again. You're just getting more oxygen into your system than you used to. If it makes you cough, it's fine, not a problem. Just allow yourself to cough, and then go back to doing it again. Because you're just using bits of your lungs you don't normally use. Most people only use the upper third of the lungs, perhaps, and some people even less. And those people breathe very fast because they're hardly using any of the little alveoli, which are the bits which absorb the oxygen in the breath. They're hardly using any of them, so they have to breathe much faster. But when you start using all of the lungs, all these alveoli, which are much lower down to the bottom of the lungs as well, start to work. And if they're not used to it, it just feels a bit strange for them at first, but they'll quickly learn. So the next bit is that you need to, when you breathe out, there is no hurry to breathe in again. So when you breathe out, just observe the breath leaving the body. Don't be in a hurry to breathe in again. That's the first thing. So let's just do that a couple of times. Just keep breathing. So the important thing is here, you don't try too hard. When you start trying, you're actually trying to involve muscles to do the work, and you don't really want that. You need to allow the body to breathe itself naturally. So when you breathe out, the air leaves the body, you're observing it. You almost like you're standing outside yourself and just watching the air leave out through your nose, and don't be in a hurry to breathe in again. If you really relax, when you think you finished breathing out, relax even more, and you'll find that you actually don't need to breathe in yet at all. There's no hurry whatsoever. So let's just try one. So breathe out now. Okay, we're going to breathe in, take your time. There is no hurry. When you're ready to breathe out, go for it, slowly, observe the breath, it leaves the body. There's no hurry to breathe in, just completely relax your shoulders, your neck, the skin on your hands, the skin on your knees, your feet. Is there a hurry to breathe in? You probably don't yet need to, but maybe you do, in which case, go ahead, breathe in. So it's this moment of rest at the end of the breath you need to try and find. So just keep doing this. There's no hurry to breathe in at all. Once you've finished, or you think you've finished breathing out, just, I can't say pause because that implies you freeze everything, and you don't. All you do is you keep relaxing every single cell in your body, almost as though you've still got some air left, carbon dioxide left in the cells themselves, and you're letting them, all those cells relax, release, even to the hair, even to the skin on the top of your head, the back of your neck, behind your knees, the bum sitting on the chair, your feet, the fronts of the calves, everything really, really relaxes. And then you think, okay, maybe I need to breathe in now. But instead, try relaxing again and do the same process. You might find you can actually carry on without breathing in yet again. And then again. You may even get 4 times of doing this before you actually need to breathe in again. If you can do that, your breathing will slow down massively. You'll start taking much more oxygen into the body because you're using your entire lungs. Because you're releasing the carbon dioxide You're releasing the body, you're allowing the body to relax. It's in a better position to take in more oxygen on the next breath. So the softer you can be, the more observant you can be, the more you can feel what's going on inside your own body, the better. So you really relax, you really soften. Everything must go totally empty as you finish breathing out. But if you force the breath out, you've then used muscles to do it. The muscles have gone rigid and you've lost it. It's completely gone. So the softer you can be, the better. If you find you finish breathing out and you go, and you have to breathe in like that, it means you've actually worked too hard at it. You didn't actually relax. You've overdone it. You've tensed in order to push the air out. So if you get that, you just know that you've gone too far. That's all. Just the next time, sort it out kind of thing. So very good for lowering blood pressure, leveling blood pressure, I should say. Very good for de-stressing. I mean, fantastic for de-stressing, reducing inflammation in the body, stress, inflammation, similar type thing. And the more you can do it and the more often you can do it, the better. Do it when you're going to sleep. Just before you go to sleep, you might get through about 2 breaths before you drop off. If you over-focus, you'll wake up. So just very relaxed. Don't try too hard because that really wrecks it. So very gentle, body soft, everything relaxed, just breathing gently in and out, eyes half closed. If you want to go to sleep, fully closed. But you can do it with eyes open as well. It just means that when you've got eyes open, one tends to focus. That's another form of stress. And one tends to tense the back of the neck when your eyes are open because you're trying to see something. So when we look at things, we naturally bring the head forwards to look at them. Well, I say naturally, I'm not sure about that, but we tend to go for what we're looking at. So the half-closed, defocused, peripheral vision idea works very well here. So that's it. That's all we need to do on the breathing for the moment. Do it whenever you can. Do it when you're driving with the eyes open in this case. So you don't have to, your peripheral vision expands when you do it with eyes open as well.